investigation has to be done. Millions of fans all over the world have definitely felt being completely let down by the wrongdoings and the greed of three players. There is a huge network.
No, why three players? Why three players?
Yeah.
How do you know three players?
No, let me finish. I'm coming to that. I said this is the three players which are there in the forefront. The three players who have been arrested. We have started this debate because these three players have been arrested and investigated.
No, one of these three players has said right now it's breaking on. 1 minute. One of these three players, Srishant, look at that. He's getting legal advice. He's obviously saying now, he's giving a breaking news statement right now that my honor and dignity will be vindicated and restored. I am completely innocent. I have never indulged in spot fixing. Will you accept what he says as well?
Arnab, there are two ways of it. Every person, every convict is going to say that I'm innocent. Every cop is going to say there's going to be an investigation. When Srishant and the other two players were arrested, I'm sure there was they were following, the cops were following them for the last 6 months before they caught them red-handed, and the investigations are on. I'm sure Srishant and the other two, Chandila and Chavan, they both have, all the three players have all the rights under the democracy to say that they are innocent, and we are going to find it legally, and we are going to be vindicated in this case. Now, that is a secondary issue. I am saying there is greed. It's not with these players alone. Just because they become high-profile players, because you play IPL or you play cricket, cricket is worshipped as a religion in our country.
Why are you talking only of players? Why aren't you talking of the BC in every season of the IPL? Every season of the IPL, the police arrest bookies. In every, am I right, Mr. YP Singh? Every season of the IPL, they arrest bookies. They have confessed. Many of them confessed to links with the D company. They all let off eventually due to lack of evidence. This time also,
lack of investigation, in fact,
because of YP Singh. Why are they let off?
Yeah, they are let off because of lack of investigation. There is a criminal nexus among a lot of people. If police wants, they can disband the entire network within minutes. It won't even take days or months or weeks. It can be done instantly. These things happen openly only because they take prior permission from the police. And one of the reasons why we have been telling BCCI so many times, you pay to the state governments to have a dedicated police force so that they can totally dedicate themselves for IPL investigations and betting investigations.
This cricket investigation,
is reluctant. They don't want to do it.
Why would they? No, why would they not want to do it? Is the question.
Yeah, because
why would they not want to know what?
Raise the question.
Aslam Ghani.
Because BCCI thousands of crores. They can spend 2 crores.
The question that has been raised.
Aslam Ghani, tell me.
I'm saying you blame the cops. You blame the
Tell me before I go to my next report. For 10 years.
But
for 10 years.
You blame everyone. You blame. But why I'm saying why we are not having had debates about how the nexus has been operating. Why never had the cops on the air talking about making headlines.
Well, I'm very sorry. All of this. No, exactly. You are answering your own question. You are answering your own question. Of course, we have known. No, Khushbu. Let's not be ostrich-like in our approach. No, Khushbu, the fact is this.
I want to know.
Don't.
No, I want to say.
Why?
I have nothing to do with cricket, but I'm a huge cricket fan. I have nothing to do with this.
So
players,
how is it?
But I have respect for the players who do
one
play
second,
for the country.
No, 1 second.
And for the parties.
1 second.
No, let me finish.
Khushbu, you see, the problem is this. The problem is this, that you and Charu Sharma have made this entire argument. And Charu Sharma, I'm sorry to take your name twice. You and Charu Sharma have made this entire argument about don't sully cricket. Don't tarnish all players. Who's tarnishing all players?
I'm not saying no. We are not saying don't tarnish. I'm saying just because you have arrested 3 players, or there has been cases.
Just because
today is IPL. Prior to this, there was a test match. Prior to that, there was one day. We had Hansi Crony. We have so many international players being caught into spot fixing or match fixing. I'm saying we have had examples.
Khushbu.
Yes, it does exist. Not today. It has been going on for the last 10 to 12 years.
Khushbu.
I'm saying let the cops investigate.
What let the cops? Yeah, Sohail's coming. What Sohail from London, please. Yeah, 1 second. Yes, Sohail.
Game is to be looked at a game.
1 second.
The point that you make is valid.
Khushbu, 1 minute. Let Sohail come in.
The stadiums are still full.
Okay, thank you. The point that you make is valid, that this is not the time to let anyone else off the hook. But look at the shining examples we have in our lives around us. We've got such honest chief ministers who steal money to erect statues. We've got people in parliament who take cash for votes. We've got amazing social examples.
That doesn't justify anything.
Which was meant to be a sport for gentlemen, is today being run by a bunch of people who are perhaps not willing to come to terms with the taint that is afflicting the game. So the problem is threefold. The problem is that no one is daring to take the BCC on, and those who do are shown the door.
That's the point.
Made a valiant effort to tame these guys. Yeah. He was shown the door, so was Manishankar Iyer. Yeah. Number two, BCCI is like everything good in India. It is like a jalebi. It is so complex that when you eat it, only after 10 years will you get diabetes. But no one wants to.
No, Sohail, you're on a good point. You're on a good point. Shobha wants to add to it.
And the third important point is that today you have a nexus which is so deep, it is so intricate, and it is so bipartisan that no one wants to be not taking an active stance against it. So industry is involved. Corporate sponsors are involved. Bollywood is involved. Media is involved. I mean, everyone's involved.
So one minute. This was
not involved with the IPL.
One second. We are going back.
Shobha, perhaps.
We are going back to the BCCI. I know that the police have links. They have telephone conversations with people in Dubai, in Pakistan. They know about the D company. They know all the details. Now, why is the Indian Cricket Board quiet about that? Why are they quiet about that? I don't know. Yes, Shobha, you wanted to.
No, I just wanted to add something to what Suhail is saying.
I think the BCCI believes the D company is a film.
Suhail, you're being a little facetious. What I want to say is that the BCCI seems to be a law unto itself. Not answerable, not accountable. They create their own rules. They pretend that those rules are not being broken, but nobody can hold them accountable. I mean, if there are people who are indulging in criminal activity, they have to be treated as criminals. You can't have a separate set of laws and make excuses for them. So similarly, the BCCI is operating within the law of the land in India. How can it be judged and above it all? And why are we making those kind of concessions in the first place? Because we are allowing them to take advantage of all the various loopholes within our own system.
Can I just at this very point, I raise a bigger question. Is it possible? No, Charu Sharma, you don't like the D word. You don't like the D word, but can I come to you after my next...
No. Can I say something?
Yeah, go on.
Just very little. I mean, there's a separate point. I mean, we're also looking for solutions here. There are a lot of suggestions that the BCCI ought to appoint this or to do that, or the police ought to do this or the police ought to do that. I just have one question for you and everybody else on your show tonight.
Yeah.
Which agency would you like to appoint for the cleaning up of this whole mess, which is completely proper and not corrupt?
Which once I'll answer the question. Charu Sharma, I have great regard for you. I grew up watching you on television. My regard for you continues. You asked me a question. With great pride, I accept the question. I want to throw a counter question at you. My view is, Mr. Charu Sharma, your question is completely rhetorical. Your question is not substantial. I throw a counter question at you, Mr. Charu Sharma, that in the recent past, there have been allegations against Indian players. You know there are allegations against matches involving India. You know that the BCCI has flatly refused to look at this. Will you, Charu Sharma, say on television on my program tonight that the BCCI has flatly refused to look at this? Will you describe the approach of the BCCI, Charu Sharma, on my program as an ostrich-like approach? And do you believe this ostrich-like approach will help clean Indian cricket? Tell me.
No. They can't be
then you agree with
sure.
There you are.
They do much more. Yes, they can. But they need, yes, of course they need to do a lot more. But I'm still saying that to catch all the culprits, and we of course claim there are many more, we need other agencies. We need the involvement of other agencies. There was even a suggestion that maybe the BCCI ought to pay for a special or a separate...
One second. Arjuna Ranatunga wants to come in. Arjuna Ranatunga.
Earlier on, having so much...
I'm sorry, I'm getting it.
In the past.
I'm going to Colombo.
Come about them. Nothing.
From Colombo, Arjuna Ranatunga has been wanting to come in. Yes, Mr. Ranatunga. Sorry to come to you late.
No, the biggest problem, I think a lot of people are trying to go away from the issue. What is the issue? Issue is the IPL. Why we created this? A lot of people are talking about match fixing, spot fixing. When you create a shorter version like 2020, you tend to fix spots, but it can fix the entire game. People who has played cricket, I'm totally agree with Neha. She mentioned something earlier. Some of the past cricketers, some of the past greats I respect, when they come on TV or media, they try to cover up this. I think this is so sad. The game has gone to this particular level. How many people analyze this and talk about it? I'm ashamed to say that I played with some of these greats, but they have a duty to protect this game. When we created this, I'm sure that a lot of people are paid money. If we can get the money out, if we can get someone to come out and say how much money all these coaches, managers are getting, I'm sure people will say, okay, why the problem is this? But have India cricket improved because of IPL? Someone give me an answer on this.